don't know about you, but I'm super excited because it's officially Nutcracker season. The rest of the world might think of it as, you know, the holiday season or like December, but music teachers know it is Nutcracker season right now. So in this video, we're going to talk about a whole bunch of different ideas for activities you can do with the Nutcracker. Without further ado, let's get started. All right, so number one is going to be Trepak painting. So Trepak or Russian dance is one of my favorites, and I got this activity out of Ardia Mina's book, Ribbons and Scarves and Parachutes, Oh My. I will link it down below. It's fabulous. I would highly recommend it. Put it on your Christmas list and let's get started. So with this one, we're pretending like we're painting, and so we use our scarves. The first time we use our hands and we use our scarves. I think she does ribbon wands, but we use scarves, and we throw the paint and then throw the paint, and then you paint with your paint all the way down the canvas. Obviously there's not any actual paint in here, but still. And then we repeat that, and then on the B section we look for more new paint, so we walk around, and then on the C section you look at your painting. So we hold our scarves like this, like in between our hands, and then it's like bum 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 bum, and on each of those we flip it over. So I tell the kids, look at your painting and then be like, I don't really like it, let's see if it looks better this way. Still don't like it, flip it over and over and over, and you know what it needs? It needs more paint. So we're gonna throw more paint on it, and it goes back to the A section there. Super fun. I've done this literally from K to 5. They all love it. It's a great time. It's super easy. It's super fun. So definitely recommend. Number 2 is also going to be Trepak / Russian dance, and that is the instrument activity that I do along with this. So with this, by the way, I have a Nutcracker virtual field trip where many of these activities are, not all of them, but many of them, it's super detailed. It has tons of like play along videos that are really easy to do, really fun, and it's really easy. You could just like basically put it on the board and like press play and go about your day, and the kids can have tons and tons of fun with rhythm play alongs and information about the things and listening activities and movement activities, just all the things. So I'll leave a link down to it down below. Check it out. One of the things in there is the Trepak instrument activity. So it has the 3 different sections. We have an instrument for each one. So on the A section, we use the jingle bells, and they play on the first part. It's like bum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 bum. So they do that first one, and we usually do that forte. So it'll be like bum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 bum, and then 8th notes piano, bum 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 bum, and so on and so forth. On the B section, we do the rhythm sticks, and they click the sticks to the steady beat. And then on the C section, that bum 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 bum, then I have the drums play bum 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 bum, and it goes back to A with the jingle bells, and then at the very end it gets like louder and faster, and I have everybody play, and it's like mass chaos, and it's so much fun. This is available in the Nutcracker virtual field trip, and it's like a play along video, so you can just give the kids the instruments and let them go for it. I usually do this where I'll have the kids split into 3 groups, and so I'll have each group playing one instrument, and I'll walk around so I can kind of help guide them with that. You could also give each kid all 3 instruments if you wanted to do it that way, and have them do, you know, all 3 at the different times. That would be really fun. Maybe do it like one way first and the other way the second time. Whatever you want to do. It's a great time. Highly recommend. Number 2 is play along with dance of the Sugarplum Fairy. So this is available in my TPT shop, but there's also a free one that is on YouTube. So I just want to, let you know it's in the Nutcracker virtual field trip, my version of it, but there's also a free one you can use. So Dance of the Sugarplum Fairy is just quarter notes, 8th notes, and quarter rest. So it's really easy to play for my school. Typically 2nd grade and up can do it, but usually I use it with 3rd grade and up because the pattern starts with a rest, and that's kind of hard for 2nd graders. But I can typically do it with my 3rd graders and up. Along with this one, I love to talk about the Celesta because it's just such a unique instrument that I feel like nobody really talks about, no one really uses. So it's a really fun thing to add in there just as a little aside and be like, hey, look, this is what this is, and let them like see it being played, and all of those things are great. All right, next up, March movement activities. I actually have 2 different versions of this one. So number 1 is going to be the movement activity. This is a body percussion that is available in a play along in the Nutcracker virtual field trip. And so what we do is on the A section, we play the rhythm, bum ba da da dum bum 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 ba da da dum bum 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 bum. wave your hands back and forth on the second part of the A section. On the B section, we take our hands and I tell them it's like you're doing snowflakes down and up. So we do 8 snowflakes down and then 8 snowflakes up. On the video, it's literally snowflakes that they follow. And then on the C section, I tell them there's a blizzard, and so they take their hands and they go like crazy blizzard hands, and it's a great time. And again, that's in the video to make life nice and easy if you buy the Nutcracker virtual field trip. Then we put this on the parachute. So what we do with the parachute, first of all, if you don't have a parachute, get a parachute. I will link one down below. They're really actually not expensive on Amazon. I have a 12-foot one in my classroom with 12 handles, and typically I'll have a kid on each handle and then a kid in between each handle so I can fit 24. And if I have more than that, or if they're like big 5th graders, then I'll do like half the class at a time. But they all love the parachute. We used it yesterday, and today I had like 5 kids came up to me and be like, are we gonna do the parachute today? Can we do the parachute today? Can we do the parachute tomorrow? And I was like, chill out. But super, super, super fun. So with the parachute on the A section, we walk in a circle on that first bump, and then we go back and forth. So I made it intentionally match the body percussion that we were doing. So we go on the B section, we go up for 8 beats and down for 8 beats. So again, they match. And then on the C section, we do little teeny tiny shakes, and then at the very end we bring it all the way up, and then I have them bring it all the way down, and then everyone lets go, and then I pick it up. So super, super fun, not super hard. I use that again 3rd through 5th grade. I prefer it with 4th and 5th grade, but it's a great time. It's a great time. So definitely recommend. All right, next up is a rhythm stick routine that goes along with the song Polichinelle, which is the clown song where Mother Ginger comes out and all the clowns come out. I feel like this one definitely does not get as much attention as the other ones do, but it's so much fun. So this little rhythm stick routine is fairly simple. What we do on this one is we take our rhythm sticks, and in the introduction we just rumble on the floor. Then on the A section we go sticks down for 8 and then together for 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back and forth. Then there's kind of like an A prime section, and so for that one we do 4 on one side, 4 to the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back and forth until that ends. On the B section, which is the we take our sticks and we go down and up in like a V shape, and this one's pretty long, so usually we'll do like 4 times down and 4 times up. So maybe that was 8, but we'll switch between up and down to make it just a little bit more interesting, but we do that V shape and it just matches really, really well. Then on the C section, it gets really fast and it's like crazy town. And so we do down, up, down, up, down. It's super, super fast. And then at the very, very end, we do sticks tapped in a circle, around, and then finish with sticks up in the air for the big finale. Super, super fun. Highly would recommend with your kiddos. All right, next up is Chinese dance. I love to use this one to work on talking about the flute and the instruments and stuff like that. But we do a scarf routine with this one as well. I prefer this one with the little kids, but you could do it with anybody. Just I would prefer, like I did it with 2nd grade and it was like perfect. Now, of course, along with all these activities, you want to actually show your kids the Nutcracker, so make sure you tell them the story. Make sure that you watch the videos so that they see things. I love to really particularly do, like, we'll do the Trepak movement activity, and then I'll show them a video of Trepak. We'll do the March movement activity, I'll show them the video of March, so that they go together and they can kind of like get all of that figured out. I also love to read the story of the Nutcracker. There's lots of different books. I will link the one that I have down below. My only frustration with it is that it calls her Marie, and I am very adamant that it is Clara. So I literally, when I read it, I just change all the Maries to Claras. But I do like the rest of the book, and it's got really fun illustrations and all of that. So with the Nutcracker, you can do a lot of things, you can have a lot of fun, and it's just a great time. If you're gonna be absent, by the way, I do want to mention the best thing I ever did in life is that I made Nutcracker sub plans, and I have, so it's one product, but you get two sets. You get like an upper grades and a lower grades version, and it has all these different activities that you can leave for subs that know nothing about music, that you can just literally print and go. Like, I usually, if I'm going to be gone more than one day, I'll print out packets, staple the packets together, and each kid gets a packet. It has color by note, it has stuff about the story, it has the kids illustrate the different parts of the story, it has kids like talk about the scenery, talk about ballet, it has coloring sheets, it has word searches. Like, it has all the different things that you need to keep kids entertained for multiple days if you're gonna be out for multiple days. Really highly recommend. And you can of course use them like in class normally if you wanted to as well. I have used them in class normally, but I did make them specifically for sub plans to make life much easier. So I will link those down below as well in case you are going to be absent, or you don't know that you're going to be absent and you suddenly are absent. You can check those out down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I would love to know what you like to do with the Nutcracker. I know there's like 50 million things that you can do with the Nutcracker, so these are a couple of my favorite, a couple of the things that we have done, and I would love to know what you like to do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!